10:30 a.m. on this Tuesday, May 12th. Hello, I'm Jason Reese, and welcome to Good Morning Batavia, a Jason Reese media presentation. Partly cloudy, partly sunny today. Heading toward the first day of work. Looks like it might be the 15th. We have no word from the Salvation Army or the manager yet, so I'm not sure what's going on. But the way was cleared yesterday by Governor Cuomo that Genesee County and the Finger Lakes region have passed the requirements to slowly begin reopening. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not because that virus is still out there. And once people start moving around, start going to events, Batavia Downs and things like that, moving around, going around town and doing all that kind of stuff, they're going to start spreading that virus again. And what's going to happen is probably going to end up being worse than what it was the first time. So would you shut everything down again, or would you just run with it? I would personally run with it because people are crying and screaming, we want the economy open. So the economy's open, the virus is picking up. I would personally just let it run through. If you got it, you got it. And then you can't blame the governor, who did a great job, by the way. Can't blame the president, who did a good job, by the way. And can't blame anyone but the citizens and the people who wanted the economy open. So that's what we have forward to looking to beginning the 15th of May. So you got to worry about sporting events. Schools are closed, so you don't have nothing to worry there unless they have summer school, which doesn't look like they're going to do. So that's going to take away a little of the population. Going back to stores, are people going to wear their mask anymore? Are they going to practice safe distancing, social distancing? There's all sorts of questions that are going to have to be answered during this time. I would use it as an experimental model also. If someone wants to not wear a mask, if they don't want to practice social distancing and things like that, then we'll see if the virus picks up, which more likely it will. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to refrain from things except for work for a while. I got to restock up my checking account. I'm still waiting for the New York State Department of Labor with the unemployment check and the $600 check they were supposed to send out, which I've never gotten. And I started on March 23rd, that Monday, and I haven't received anything. So I'm not sure what type of game they're playing. So we'll find. I'll give them today. I have to go and recertify. So I'll let you know tomorrow what's going on in that department. So I'm gonna switch over to the monitor. We're gonna play some golf, and you're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. Put some pants on. I don't trust these shorts in front of the camera. feel a little bit more comfortable. Time 34, you're watching Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. Play a couple holes here, even though this tournament's over. Still fun to play. Oh, come on. At plus 22, you're not going to win too many tournaments. Oops. We're putting like that. hopefully we'll get back to work starting Friday and won't go back to normal because there's no such thing as normal no more. Well, you're almost starting from scratch if they're forcing these companies to um, change their policy, 6 feet distances at the workstations and things like that. That might end up costing people jobs. I know where I'm at. We basically 6 feet apart anyway, so that's not really the problem. I think the problem is going to be um, the customers. How are they going to stay 6 feet apart when they're shopping? That's not going to work at all. We'll play one more hole here, and we'll check out the notifications at 13 of them. Wow, look at that. The 3D graphics on this game is amazing, though. I will give you that. Here we go. Whoops. So we're gonna cancel this game out because it's so far over. All right. We'll go back home. Check out what these notifications are. Then we'll call it a day. Wow. That's something I think we're gonna watch. Let's turn that here. Read the headline. Trump angrily storms out of press briefing after Chinese American reporter calls him out. Well, here we go. He makes it tough for himself, believe it or not. You can say Obama this, Obama that all day long, but President Trump makes it tough on himself. Mm-hmm. I'm not downloading anything. No, won't watch that. Sorry. Looks like we won't be watching that. That's the same one. But he did get angry. He called her. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, that's a tough puzzle, to tell you the truth about it. It's really interesting. I'm still in shock over what I read. I really am. So at least Guthrie has to say. Oh my goodness, how sad, but how lucky you had a family who loved you. Be proud of how you turned out. Well, thank you. Sorry, Scott. What you'd have to do is you have to go inside of your browser and just um what do you call it? Magnify it. And that looks like we're going to conclude Good Morning Batavia for today at 10:46. I think it's a good time. So I'll let you know what's going on with the Department of Labor and work schedule. For Good Morning Batavia, I'm your host, Jason Reese. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow. Goodbye. And that's it for Good Morning Batavia. I'm your host, Jason Reese. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.